engagement rules. Okay, there are a couple of things that if you do, you will get married very fast. You know, Sister Maggie has talked about, she shared her story with us, how she's a single mother, 3 kids, and you know, sometimes you might be there thinking, now who is going to settle for a lady with? Let me tell you, there are things you do. Those with, you will marry faster than those without half babies. Praise the Lord. Very true. These are testimonies I have seen. These are things, you know, God has helped us over the years to walk people through these things. Okay, I've been in the business of this relationship thing for, I would say, for over 16 years now. You know, God has used me by the grace of God to help a lot of young people, young ladies, especially. I'm passionate about ladies. That's the truth. You know, when it comes to relationship, I really feel for us, because sometimes I don't know whether to speak it in my language, whether some people will understand. You know, it is the ladies that see shege. I don't know whether you've heard that word before. Yeah, just like her testimony, you see, I believe she didn't get those kids alone. They are very true. But the guys might be busy now, moving up and down. You see, that's why I'm so passionate about women, and I want to really help them to, you know, get it right. Okay, so one of the things you need to do, you have to position yourself where you'll be seen. Yes, if you want to get married fast, you have to position yourself. For example, in your circles of influence, what are you doing there? Don't just sit and be ordinary. Find something you're doing. You know, be serving. Okay, find something to do, whether it's in church. Okay, I want to believe. I don't know if everyone here is born again, but there was something she was saying. She said that she was a Christian in church, but she still felt lost. Praise the Lord. Okay, and you see that vacuum where you sit and you're feeling lonely. I always tell people there is only one being that can occupy that position. That is why you get into a relationship, you're still not satisfied. You notice there is a vacuum to solve the loneliness problem. Rather, it is God. That vacuum is only God that can fill it. That's why I encourage people, the first best decision you'll ever make is to have Christ. Because once you have him, every other thing will fall into place. It doesn't matter what you don't have. If you have Christ, you have everything. That's the truth. You know, so you can even be married and still feel that vacuum is not there if you don't have Jesus. And that relationship, nothing can suffice for it. The relationship you have with God nobody can take that position. Praise the Lord. Yes, and it is you that work to build that intimacy with him. Like we had, you know, if you have a friend, there's that thing you want to call them all the time, check on them every day. I had when our moderator, because if truly you are in a relationship with Jesus, you will talk to him every day. You'd want to talk to him. I can't imagine someone telling me I'm in a relationship with you, then you don't call me on a daily basis. Praise the Lord. Yeah, so it is God that fills that vacuum. Now, the relationships in our life comes as, as additions now. Praise the Lord. Okay, so you have to be seen to show favor. In case you're here, you've not made that decision, like she said, please, don't leave this. In fact, that is why God brought you, so that you have that relationship with him. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I was saying that some of us, maybe you have a space where you, either where you work or where you pray from, where you stay, wherever it is, you need to do something. You need to be, because it is in doing those things now that somebody can see you. You see? You remember, and you see, I believe we are talking about purpose and some other things here. Sometimes you can decide as a lady to sit and wait for a man to come. And that's why they are not coming. You must be doing something. It is in your place of purpose that man finds you. Is in the place of purpose. Praise the Lord. Okay, so any space at all you find yourself, make sure you are engaged. You're doing something. Be active. Serve. Do something. You go for a function or a friend's occasion and all that. You can help to serve. Whether it's in church, you can join a department. Find something to do. If you read the Bible concerning Ruth, to sit inside this house with me and be taking care of me, she gave her an instruction to move out, go to the field. That is work. Sometimes we are there waiting for one man that will carry all the problem in our lives. It's only God that can do that, not a man. And that is why you see, when you finally meet that person, if you're like that, if you're thinking like that, you meet someone and they are not carrying those problems, you become disappointed. Praise the Lord. So their burdens is only God that can carry. So the first rule of engagement is for you to position yourself where you will be seen. And I've told you how. Then another thing that would help you is to look good. Look good, look good. You have to be intentional. Be intentional about how you dress, you know, even the perfumes you wear. Look good, look fascinating. And you know, when I talk about looking good, it's not about makeup. It's not about makeup, because you know, sometimes you find people, makeup doesn't even look good on you. But because you've seen other people making up, you decide to join them. No, you must not make up to look good. You know, there are simple things you can do and you look good. Things like making your hair. Things like wearing what fits you. You know, it's not all of us that trouser fits well. Very true. Very true. There are some people that when they wear trouser, I believe it is the reason why some Christians believe that when you put on trouser is a sin. There are people who believe that. I believe it's because of those ones who put on. People tell you look smart, you look good, and it doesn't have to be exposing any part of your body. Praise the Lord. You can look decent, modest, and still be beautiful. Aren't I beautiful? So it's true. Sometimes we think it is all those additional, things we see in the movies, we see on social media. And sometimes it baffles me that some people see these things and they're like, you look good. And they are, telling that person. I remember one time I went on Facebook and, I was just viewing. I saw someone I used to know. I think we went to school together. And when I saw the picture, I was still trying to match that picture with the name. So I had to go back and check, is it this person? I went back, I saw old pictures. I know what I'm saying. I was not looking like this before. Praise the Lord. It's not that kind of thing. At least people who knew me 10 years back, when you see me, you still see that this is me. If you even see my picture, you still see that this is me. It's not that I used to be dark. Now my color has changed, no. But this one I saw, it was confusing. I was checking the name, checking the picture. I went back. I said, is this not this person? Praise the Lord. And I realized that, at the end of the day, we want to copy a lot of things we see. Rejection is a very terrible thing. And I want to believe that, the people who stood here to speak, they've shared a whole lot. I want to believe that everyone here is confident in themselves. You see, the moment you start loving yourself, people will start loving you.